Right, Sean. Cross or shot?
I'll be honest, I think it was a bit of both. I done one against Darlington and Rank Saturday and it got blocked. When I'm in near mid ears, I just think if I can hit it with enough pace and it misses everyone, there's a chance of a goal. So I wouldn't say I've shot, I meant to put it in where it went, but I've aimed for the goal and tried to hit it with pace, hoping it caused problems, and it did.
Yeah, your boss said it was a cross shot. We said on commentary it was probably a cross, but that's a brilliant cross if you're putting it into that area, because you've always got the chance of that happening.
Yeah, well, as I say, I like to, sometimes it's my downfall, I try and put pace on it, and sometimes it makes you hit the first man, but that time I put enough pace on it, beat the first man, and it's ended up in the back of the net. As I say, I done one against Darlington, and Rank's got a header in it, it got blocked out for a corner, and when I'm in them areas, that's what, especially out wide right, I always try and put it on target, knowing that if it misses everyone, there's a chance of a goal.
It was tight to the touchline. You had your back to goal as well when you first got the ball. You turned so quickly to whip it in.
Yeah, I think the man was, I got on my right foot and I didn't fancy it. So I come back on my left and I seen it got half a yard, so I just thought, this is my chance to put as much pace on and aim for goal as I can, and luckily it missed everyone and missed the keeper as well and ended up in the back of the net.
I suggested to the boss until you scored that it wasn't the best York City performance. That he sort of took a little bit of exception to, I think. How would you say you all performed today?
I think it was very similar to Telford, but we've got a point today. So a point away from home is always a positive. I think first half we dominated the game without really hurting them. I don't think they had a shot, to be honest, and second half we huffed and puffed and they did, and they scored a good goal, to be fair to them, but it's something that we can work on. And then I thought last 20, 25, when they scored, it helped us a bit, it gave us a bit of a kick and that we needed, and we were on the front foot then, we had chances. But as I say, this is a tough place to come, they're unbeaten for a reason. They're a good team, they're going to be up there at the end of the season, and when we look back at this, the end of the season, and hopefully we've been promoted, we look back and think it's a good point.
And once again, you must be happy with your performance. You really seem to enjoy driving the team forward.
Yeah, I said in the past, I like being involved in the thick of it, and there'll be some games where I'm not overly brilliant on the ball, but I'll give me all in terms of off the ball. I'll get box to box, I'll try and win as many headers and tackles, and I'll try and drive the team forward. And I thought I'd done that today. I've played a few nice balls and I give a few a bit away sloppy, but that's for me to look at and make sure I put right Monday. And as I say, we're away from home. The team's worked hard, which is it's a minimum we ask for each other, off each other, and we've got a point.
And some things contrived against you as well today. Adriana Moke having to go off in the first half, Jazim Sukar having to come on in the midfield. How did you try and help to talk him through? Because that's not his natural position. Yeah, well, I think up until when Mokes went off, I thought we looked good, and us three have got a good understanding for playing there for a good few games now, and in training we're working on it when we do shape. We seem to work with each other well, and Suk's come in and we had two left footers in the centre of midfield, which is unusual, and Suk's is more defensive minded, but he was playing in sort of the advanced role, so we just had to make sure that when they had the ball he knew where his man was, and when we had the ball just to back up play. And it was tough for him, but I thought he'd come in and done a job, and when he had it he kept it nice and tidy, and he made a few great tackles and great blocks. There was one in the first half where he covered and got a nice toe on it back to the keeper, and yeah, it was one of them. We just had to deal with it like we did. We've got a good squad, anyone can step in and do a job, and I thought Suk's done well, to be fair. And we've known from the start of the season that there are going to be times when plan B is needed. Today was one of those days when you have the big men on, the long throw comes on, and it worked out well. Yeah,
definitely. I think to win any league you need a plan A, B and sometimes a C, and we've definitely got a plan A and B. Plan A is hopefully dominate games like we have been in the past and blow teams away and play football, get it wide. Today we struggled a little bit, but their formation was a bit awkward. They played lopsided and they've done a job on us, to be fair. And then obviously when you bring Muggs on and Parky on, two different types of quality, it's hard for teams to get out. They were pinned back on their 18-yard box for most of the half, and obviously it's brilliant to have.
Let's look forward to Monday then. I'm sure if anyone had offered you 4 points before the two games, you'd have probably taken it.
Yeah, listen, if we win at home on Monday, I think we've averaged 2 points a game. 2 points a game is going to see a top two, I think, comfortably. It's 84 points. I think 86 won it last year, and I'm sure we can get another win away from home to add to the 2 points a game. And apart from the first game where we didn't get a result, I think we've started the season reasonably well. It's a new league. A lot of us haven't played in this league for a few years and didn't know what to expect, and we're still finding our feet, but we're picking up points now and finding our feet, so long may it continue.
And once again, it's a game that lots of people at Blooming Crescent are going to expect the side to win. Do you feel that extra pressure of playing at home against sides that most people will be expected to claim all 3 points against?
I think as a squad, we expect the same. With the squad we've got, the players on paper, we'll be like the fans. We'll be going into every game thinking we should win this. And that's it. If you don't like that pressure, then don't play football. Go and play with your mates. You know what I mean? That's what this game's all about. And you don't want to play for clubs who don't have that pressure. York's a great club. They want to win this league, and that's why we want to be here, because we want to help them. And as I say, if players feel pressure, then personally I wouldn't want to be in my dressing room, because you need pressure in the game to do well, and I think we thrive off it. There's a lot of pressure on us, but I think we're taking it in our stride, and we'll go Monday and knowing that it's all on us. FC United get a result against us, it's probably going to be the result of the weekend in our league, but we're not going to let that happen. We're going to give our all and make sure we win.
And we know you're from this sort of area. What happens to you now? Do you get to stay at home tonight, or do you have to go back with everyone else?
No, I get to stay home tonight. Got a recovery tomorrow, and then we've got a big game Monday, and then see what happens, whether we'll get Tuesday, Wednesday off, or I think that'll just depend on the performance and the result, because obviously after that then we've got against Saturday, Tuesday. It's been relentless for the start of the season, and then I think after that we don't have a Tuesday game unless we draw in the cup or whatever. But yeah, I prefer to play Saturday, Tuesday. I thrive off games, and as I say, it'll be nice to have a break.
Great, thank you.
Cheers,
well
Paul.
done.